Hi friends, welcome back to my channel on mathematical statistics and statistical software. In this video, I will explain about skewness and kurtosis and moments. See, in this video, I am going to explain what is skewness and what are the measures of skewness, what is the use of skewness, and same thing for kurtosis also. What is the measures of kurtosis and moments? What are the types of moments and all things we can discuss in this video. Now, we can first go to the introduction of this video. See. In the preceding lessons means in the preceding videos, I will explain about what is central tendency and what is measures of dispersion. We have discussed the measures of central tendency and dispersion in case of frequency distribution. The measures of central tendency tell us about the concentration of the observations about the middle of the distribution. Means we know that central tendency gives the central value, and measures of dispersion gives us an idea about the spread or scatterness about the some measures of central tendency. Dispersion means difference between values from their averages. So these two definitions are clear, and what are the types and what is the ideal measure. We all things are know about this. Now we are going to the skewness and kurtosis. From this onwards is most important. See, these measures, however, do not adequately describe a frequency distribution in the sense that there could be two or more distributions with the same mean. If we have one data set with the same mean and same standard deviation, now we need to select which is best. That time we need shape of distribution, that is called skewness and kurtosis. See, but still different from each other with regard to shape or pattern of distribution. Thus two measures of central tendency and dispersion are inadequate, means these two are not give exact answer, so we need one more, some more extra answer. This is called skewness, and this answer will give skewness and kurtosis. Now we can, before going to the skewness, we can see what is symmetrical, what is non-symmetrical or asymmetrical. Now we can see what is symmetrical curve. Symmetrical means bell shaped. Symmetrical curve means bell shaped. This is bell shaped. See, the figure given below presents the shape of symmetrical curve which is bell-shaped having no skewness. No skewness means zero skewness. The value of mean and median mode all are equal, means identical, means equal. Now we can see in the symmetric distribution the value of mean and median mode are coincide, means 3 are equal. Mean, median, mode are equal. The spread of the frequencies is the same on the both sides of the center point of the curve. For a symmetrical distribution, mean equal to median equal to mode. See, this is the, here you got mean equal to median equal to mode. This is bell shaped curve. So this is symmetrical curve. Now we can see what is positive skewness, what is negative skewness. This is zero skewness. This is zero skewness. Zero skewness. See, this is positive skewness. A positive skewed curve has a longer tail towards the higher value of x, means right side. Frequency curve gradually slope down towards the higher value of x. In a positively skewed distribution, the mean is greater than this is main condition in positively skewed curve. This is positively skewed. By identifying this, mean is greater than or equal to median is greater than mode, we can say that this is positively skewed curve. Now we can see what is negatively skewed. A negatively skewed curve has a longer tail towards the lower values of x, means negative values. This is negative, this is positive. So this is negative. Here we got mean is less than median is less than mode. This result we have. These both are the types of symmetrical curves. Now we can see what is skewness. See, what is the literal meaning? This is the literal meaning of skewness. Skewness is lack of symmetric. Lack of symmetric means it is not a symmetric curve or asymmetric. This lack of symmetric. It measures the degree of departure of a distribution from symmetry and reveals the direction of scatterness. Scatterness means plotting. Scatterness plot of the items. Scatterness and dispersion are both are same as variability. The frequency distribution is said to be symmetrical when the values of the variable equidistant from their mean have equal frequencies. If a frequency distribution is not symmetrical, it is said to be asymmetric or skewed. If curve is not symmetric, then we can say that it is skewed or asymmetric. According to the different authors, they are giving different definitions. We can say according to the Morris Homburg, skewness refers to the asymmetry or lack of symmetry in the shape of frequency distribution. This is one definition. These are what different authors giving different definitions. Now we can see what are the measures. Before going to measures, how we can say that this is skewness means there are main three conditions that are there. Number one condition is it is not bell shaped, not bell shaped. Number two is median mode are not equal. Quartile 1 Q1 and Q3 are not equidistant from the median. These three are most important types points to remember it is skewness or not. Now we are going to the first type of skewness is Carl Pearson. Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness. This is formula for mean minus mode by standard deviation. Sometimes mode is not possible, mode ill defined, that time we can use mode equal to 3 median minus 2 mean formula. By applying this, we got this formula. Carl Pearson coefficient skewness always lies between -1 to +1. This is the literal meaning of skewness. Now we can see what is Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Bowley. Professor A.L. Bowley's coefficient of skewness is based on the quartiles. Quartiles means median, like is given by Q3 third quartile plus first quartile minus 2 multiplied by median divided by Q3 minus Q1. This is the Bowley's coefficient of skewness. This value lies between -1 to +1. -1 to +1. These all are some points to remember for Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Now we are going to the moments. Moments are most important. Why? We can see moments are the general statistical measures used to describe and analyze the characteristic of frequency distribution from central tendency or dispersion or skewness or kurtosis. Now we can see what are the main types of moments. There are two types. One is central moments. Central moments. Number two is non-central moments. See, what is the meaning of central moments means they are obtained from mean. It is generally denoted by mu r means rth central moment. This is generally denoted by rth central moment, mu r. Now we can see what is non-central. Non-central moments are also known as raw moments. This means they are obtained from origin. Some origin or some constant. They are generally denoted by mu r dash. Now we can see the definition, the formulas for mu r. For central moment, rth central moment is given by mu r equal to 1 upon n, capital N. This is for group data. Summation I equal to 1 to n frequency values multiplied by x minus average. power r. This is the group data formula for central moment. If we put mu equal to 0, mu naught equal to 1 for all distributions, mu naught equal to 1 always. If you put mu equal to 1, then you get 1 upon n summation f x minus x bar. It will be goes to 0. Mu 1 equal to 0 always. Number 2 is mu 2. Like this we can do all things. Mu 2 equal to, here you get square. If you get square means it will be equal to standard variance. Then mu 3 and mu 4 and so on you can calculate this. These all are the central moments. Now we can see what is non-central moments. For finding non-central moments, our usual notation is mu r dash. Mu r dash equal to 1 upon n summation, same like this, but here x bar is there. Here we get some constant value, f multiplied by x minus some constant value, as I assume capital A power r. If you put mu r equal to 1, mu 1 dash, you will get x bar. This is the x bar for mu 1 dash. For mu 2 dash you get one value, and mu 3 dash and so on. Now we can see the relationship between central and non-central. Relationship, you can see the relationship. If we see the real relationship between central moments and raw moments, finally you got mu 1 equal to 0, mu 2 equal to mu 2 dash minus mu 1 dash square. If we see for mu 3 equal to mu 3 dash minus 3 into mu 2 dash into mu 1 dash plus 2 into u1 dash whole cube, and so on. There is one measure is there based on moments. We can say that skewness beta 1 equal to mu 3 square divided by mu 2 cube. And one more measure is there, gamma 1 equal to square root of beta 1. This is brief introduction about skewness and moments. Now we can go to the kurtosis. Kurtosis having mainly three parts. These are leptokurtic and mesokurtic and platykurtic. These three are the types of kurtosis. We can see the formal things. The expression kurtosis is used to describe the peakedness of a curve, or mesokurtic or platykurtic, like this. In statistics, kurtosis refers to the degree of flatness or peakness in the region about the mode of a frequency curve. The degree of kurtosis of a distribution is measured related to the peakedness of a normal curve. This by observing this diagram we can say the total about kurtosis. If curve is leptokurtic, that time beta 2 is greater than 3 and gamma 2 is greater than 0. We can see what is beta 2. Beta 2 means mu 3 upon mu 4 upon mu 2 square. Beta 2 means mu 4 upon mu 2 square, and gamma 2 equal to beta 2 minus 3. Okay, now what is mesokartic, what is platypkartic, you can understand all this. If beta 2 equal to 3, that time gamma 2 equal to 0. These all things about kurtosis. This is the coefficient of kurtosis, that is beta 2. I already defined that formula. Beta 2 equal to mu 4 upon mu 2 square. These all are center moments, they are obtained from mean. See, this is the formula for mu 4, this is formula for mu 2. Thank you for watching. If you are first time user, first time viewing my videos, please subscribe my channel and share to your friends.